Hey, I am Ajit, and on this channel, I take interview of web development candidate to help other to prepare and grow. If you would like me to take your personal interview, feel free to fill out the form or email me directly. Link are in the description. Also, if you are interested in my personal web development note that I personally use and update weekly, you can buy or download them using the link below. Want them for free? Just give an interview, then I will share the full access to you.
Majorly, I have a 2 year of experience.
Okay. Okay. So, what kind of project you have built for a person?
I in the first company in which I have done an internship, in which I work on a different project, but they are not giving us a full-fledged freedom to work on any specific project. But they are giving a like we have to design a sub web page for this company, and I also work on the some WordPress and Drupal projects. So they are the some news websites, article websites which publishes reviews time to time dailies. After in Infobile, I work on the different project. One was the just Swiggy like project in which we have to design restaurant cards. Any restaurant cards, we have a specific menu for different restaurant, and we have a order page and something like that. Another than that, we have work on a one RRR type project in which we have different website from which are connected by the one CMS portal called CVCRM. So CVCRM portal's interface is not good as compared to unique design as right now available. So we design a new interface for CVCRM, and all the data from the different websites are now visible to these websites, and we can iterate over this data.
So, what is React?
So React is one of the JavaScript library through which we can make a component based or class based architectures on websites in upcoming days technologies. So in React, what basically React do? React provide a faster development process as compared to vanilla JavaScript. So we are
Okay.
using a React right now.
Okay. So, have you ever used any project in Next.js?
I did not use a Next.js in any project, but in our company we have a project. Some of the person which are working on the Next.js projects.
Okay. So, why we need Next.js if we have React?
I think we need Next.js because of the server side rendering. This is the this is why we need Next.js.
Okay. So, what is server side rendering and client side rendering?
Uh, for a client side rendering and server side rendering. For a client side rendering, we are I did not have much idea about it.
Okay. And what is server side?
Uh, 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 I have idea, but I don't know how to tell you in my words what is a client side rendering and what is a server side rendering.
Okay. No problem. I said. Do you know what is event loop?
Yes, I know about event loop.
Yeah. Tell me.
So basically, in JavaScript, every browser provides us a JavaScript engine. So basically, our JavaScript programming language was a synchronous language. But because the use of callbacks, promises, async await, JavaScript can be used as a asynchronous language. So when we use a asynchronous language, our previous code thread are blocked. So in this case, how we can use and run the program? So this will be decided by the event loop. So basically, we have a one call stack, event loop, micro task queue, macro task queue. So whenever our main functions run and we got some callback, so these callbacks, if we have set timeout, set interval, so these are the stored in the web API in the all promises and these are the stored in the micro task queue. So whenever our call stacks are empty, event loop check in the micro task and macro task queue if is there any event. If they find any event, so they will prioritize according to the event loop, which will go to the call in the call stack first. So this is how this is the event loop, and this is how it works.
Okay, so let's suppose I have set timeout. After that, we have promises, and after that, I have async await. So, which will be print first, and which will be print after? Can you please tell me the sequence?
Promises have the first priority. After that, we got a set timeout, set interval.
Are you sure? Uh, Archana, can you see?
Yes, promises have the first priority.
Okay, so can you share the screen? Entire screen.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
My screen is visible too.
Yeah.
So the first it will print out the sync because it will give us the synchronous code. Uh, so first we have got a sync sync sync. Then after first promise got resolved, promise dot resolve dot then, and it will print promise one. Then after uh, we got a promise two, which can be resolved. We got a promise two because it was inside a promise. Then we go to the set timeout. In the inner set timeout printed, then set timeout printed. I think this was the
Can
sequence.
can you please write it down in a comment?
Sure. I think this will be the output of the code.
Are you sure, Archana? Are you sure? Hello.
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. Run the code.
Yes, I think it will print out. Yes, yes.
You got it. Why this is the answer?
Okay, so I have messed up in the last process. Uh, yes, yes, I got it.
So what is okay?
Yes, yes. Because inside a promise, when we run out a set timeout, so the outer set timeout has a greater property as compared to set timeout inside a promise.
Okay. So I have sent another question in chat. Okay.
We have to find a largest element in the nested array. I can do a code for it.
Yeah.
I think this code will run perfect and this will solve our problem because we wanted to got a largest element and we got some array inside array. So first we need to flatten array. So we got a flat already a flat functions which can solve our problem through which we can flatten array. Then after I have sorted array and sorted in the ascending order that smaller one is the first and the largest one is the last element. And after that I print out the last element.
Okay, so what are you expecting the output?
I am expecting a output 8.
Okay, run the code.
Okay, just a minute. Flatten array is not defined. I think
There
I
is
have
spelling mistake.
made a spelling mistake.
Okay, that's great. Also, open any compiler like VS Code. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Okay.
open VS Code and install React application and create one component. Do you know what is React hook?
Yes.
And
Hello.
yeah, yeah, and use effect. Why we use effect?
To handle our side effects in our React application, like when we are calling us some fetching us some data through the APIs, or we are doing some set interval, set timeout. So in this case, we are using a use effect.
Okay, okay, got it.
Okay, okay. Okay.
I have sent it one question where you need to create a component for that for that question. You got it? Hello, hello. What's up? You understand the question, right, Arshad?
Hello. Yes. Hello.
You understand the question, right?
And your voice under okay you under yes, yes, I got a question that I have to take some mock API which will I hit on after a 5 after half second. This was the question.
Yeah.
This was
You know the
the
debouncing.
after the yes, I know about debouncing.
So basically, this is a debouncing. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I got it. So I have to make a mock API also in the data.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And try to do it fast. Okay.
So some disruption due to the rain.
Okay. So you don't able to create a application, right?
No, no, no. I did not create it yet.
Okay.
But
So
but I understand a question. I can do it because I know about debouncing.
okay. So what is debouncing? Tell me.
So basically, uh, in JavaScript, I can say that in JavaScript, we have different event handling. event listeners. So sometimes our app becomes website becomes too heavy. So what we can do, for example, in the search bar, when we user type something to search something data from the our mock data, we can say that. So I wanted to give some time between in that. So if he can write in between that, so it will give the result after a 500 milliseconds. So for example, if I am typing for school bags, so on a one click I will type a school. So after I type the last key press L, it will give it will take the 5 millisecond and then hit the API, and then it will give the result for us. So this is how debouncing running.
Okay. So what is props and state?
Okay, so states are the props are the immutable data, and props are the mutable data. For example, props are the data which we can pass through the different components of a React. And state are the we can say that it is a just like a variable we define in our JavaScript code. In React, we have a state. So through the state variables, we can define variables in a React, which through which if we change a state of any in React, so it will re-render the our components. That's how the React also works.
So so we can pass we can pass data from child to parent.
Yes, we can. No, no, no. Actually, React was the one way. We can pass only one way data. So we can pass data parent to child, but we cannot pass data child to parent.
Tell me about what is lazy loading.
Lazy loading is in a React concept. Sometimes our website become too much loadable, too much heavy. And we have different component and different pages on our website. So what we can do, we can when we go to the in React one page to the different page. So React does not load a whole page; it will just re-render the data. But through the lazy loading, what we can do, we can store this page in a different pocket. So whenever we hit the some pages on our React component, so it will hit the API call and extract data from the uh, our uh, data center. So this is how our React websites become faster when we use a lazy loading. In lazy loading, we also use a suspensions like that through which we can reach the lazy loading.
Okay. So explain the flow of Redux.
Uh, what? Hello.
Explain the flow of Redux. Do you know what is?
Okay.
Yeah.
Flow of the readers. Okay, so basically, we have in React we have a context API through which we can store a global data. But when we have big websites, so we can have some third-party libraries in which we can manage our data efficiently. So React is the one of those. So basically, we have a React store. React stores are divided into different slices. For example, if we have users, so they can manage in the user slice. For example, if each users have their own cards, so cards have some restaurants data, so they will manage a restaurant slice. This is how they manage inside a Redux store. So first, whenever if we are taking our example, if I click on any button, so if I click on this button, so we can take this restaurant, we can dish to the our cart. So how this will flow? Whenever we click on the button, so there is a action dispatch happen. So this will call the reducer function, and the reduction functions add the data in our cart, means into the our Redux store. So this is the basic flow of the Redux.
Okay. So can you tell me difference between map filter and reduce?
map filter and reduce. Okay.
Yeah.
So map filter and reduce three are the array methods. Through the map, we can iterate over the our array, and we can implement operation on it. For example, if we wanted add two in every element of array, so we can use a map. At the time of a filter, when we wanted to filter array, so we can use a filter method. In the filter method, we can have, for example, if we have a array of numbers and we only wanted a number greater than 10, then we use a filter method. We have a reduce. So the map and the filter give us the array of object, but in the case of a reduce, this will give a return the single input as a number or what we wanted. For example, if we wanted to implement like a sum of array or something like that, we use a reduce method, and it will return us the sum of operation or something like that.
Okay. So what is call, apply, and bind? Do you know what it is?
Yes, call, apply, and bind are the use we can use in the function borrowing. For example, if I have one function which takes two arguments for example a and b, and after that we are doing a sum of this a plus b and returning the function. Now I wanted to do that function first argument will be always a 2. So what we can do, we can bind those functions with the with this method, and we can pass the 2 as a fixed argument, and we can pass the second argument, and this will do the operation. And same for the bind, call, and apply, but there is some difference between them. For example, uh, apply I forgetting. I did not idea, but the two will be result return output, and one will we have to accept the output in a variable.
Okay. So how can we secure our website?
How can we secure our website?
Yeah. Yeah.
So first of all, I think uh, in JavaScript, basically we can did not use a var variable. I think this is the first thing, because whenever we store a data in var variable, it was stored in the Windows. So uh, it will happen that something we can fall out from this. So we can use a let and post. First, we can do this. When we are using some forms in our website or something like this, so we can use validations or something like that. So we can reach out from the spams which comes on our websites. Other than that, we are talking about React website. So we already got a bundle which is a very secure, and JSX is also very secure platform.
Okay. So where do you prefer to store the user data, in local storage or session storage?
It depends on the use cases. We can store it on the session storage also and local storage also, but we can store according to the our use cases.
Um, can you repeat it again? Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you repeat it again?
Sure. So we can store in the both, but I think when we store a data in a local storage, it will be secure because we are getting storing a data from the in the users setup. But
Okay.
when
So
we storing a data in a session,
okay. So you are telling the it's better to store in local storage, right?
I think so.
Okay. Do you know what is different between them, local storage and session storage?
Hello, what?
And what is the difference between local storage and session storage?
Difference between them.
Yeah. Hello.
Uh, for example, uh, if we are storing a data in a local storage, and if the users closes its browser and reopen again, so it already have a data in this local storage. But if the users if we are storing our data in a session storage, and in this session they are close the window of that and then reopen again, so their data got lost.
I don't get it. Can you try it again? Can you please tell me again?
I'm saying that if in our website we are storing our data in a local storage,
Okay.
so we are if the users closes their browser and reopen it again, so they did not lose their data. But in the case of a session storage, if they uses their browser and open the window and this closes the window, so in the case of a session storage, I think they lost the data. I did not. This is the major difference, I think.
Okay, so it's better, like you were saying before, it's better to store user info in our local storage. If we store our user data in local storage, and he close their browser or tab, their data is still in the browser. So how it is
Uh,
secure?
I think this will not good, but both the storage have their use cases. For example, sometimes when we on login on a Facebook or something, we are storing our password and email already in our browser. They always remember the password and email. So this will stored in a local storage.
No, during that time,
Uh,
during that time, there is a one option. You want to save it or not, right?
yes, yes, they, we got option.
Yeah. Without your permission, they did not save your password or ID, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
And also in local storage, when you close any tab and browser, your data also erase. Okay, and in storage
Yes, it is.
and in session storage, when you close the complete window, then your data will erase. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, I will again read about this.
Okay, Arshad, that's it from my side. Okay.
Okay. Can you give me some from your side that what should I improve or how I work on communication skills and in which concept I have to work on?
Like I'm telling, like for my side, you need to practice some real life scenario. Okay, like for
Okay.
example, you have 2 years of experience, so did not expect any fresher level of question. Okay, they
Okay.
if you're going to give an interview, uh, they are expecting you to like some senior level of work. Okay, so
Okay.
they're expecting you to know everything. Okay, and after that, they are trying to solve they're trying you to solve the any real life scenario question, like I have just given to you, like debouncing or apply bind. Okay.
One thing I have to ask you, the
Yeah.
question that you ask, the call apply bind in the may filter reduce in the debouncing function. So this will be uh, used as a 2 year experience question, or we can say this will be a fresher type question.
From nowadays, these is a like a intermediate level. Okay,
Okay.
these are not the these are not coming in advance.
Okay. Okay.
In advance, like you need to know everything, like in front end, back end, also how we secure our website, how to manage API,